Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we have this little challenge thing, quiz thing here, titled Accept or Reject Our NBA Trade Offers, and we'll tell you if you are a good GM. So link to this quiz in the description below, guys. It is a little old, it's back from February, but at the same time, I think it's just more like a fun quiz thing with different scenarios. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this type of content, I do a ton of like NBA quizzes and discussions over on my second channel, Extra Crispy. Plus, if you like seeing my bitch ass face, I do like every single one of my videos over there is a face cam. I don't really do that often over here on my first channel. But here we go, guys. Let's get started on this. We're going to see if I'm a good GM because I do a lot of rebuilds. So I think I'm a good GM, but I know some of you guys in the comments probably disagree with that. So here we go. Would you trade Kawhi Leonard for LeBron James? So my first thought is that, LeBron James is older, of course. But the goal of the NBA is to win championships, and I feel like as of right now, LeBron James gives me a better chance of winning a championship than Kawhi Leonard by himself. You gotta look at it from the Spurs' point of view. Kawhi Leonard wants out, it sounds like. So if you were offered up LeBron James for Kawhi Leonard, would you take that trade? Yes, you would. So I'm gonna say yes, I would trade Kawhi Leonard for LeBron James. Would you trade Kyrie Irving for Chris Paul? Yes, I would. The reason being is because Kyrie Irving is a #1 option. He's only like 25. Where Chris Paul's a great point guard and everything, but the thing that makes him so spectacular on the Houston Rockets is that he can kind of be that second option to a James Harden. So it's like when I'm building an NBA team from scratch, I feel like as of right now at this point in their careers, Kyrie Irving would help me more than Chris Paul. All right, next up, there's 33 of these, by the way. Would you trade Paul George for Jabari Parker? No. Plain and simple, I just wouldn't. I'd rather have Paul George on my team, no doubt. Would you trade Joel Embiid for DeMarcus Cousins? You know what, man? Before DeMarcus Cousins' injury, I would be like, you know what, DeMarcus is a more healthier player, so I'm going to take my chances with him. But as of right now, they're both injury prone, and Joel Embiid actually played a lot of games in the NBA season. So I think I would actually, at this point, I think I'd rather have Joel Embiid. It just, DeMarcus being on the Kings and the Pelicans, it's like none of his teams has ever really done like all that great. Where Joel Embiid, only in his second NBA season, is leading the 76ers alongside Ben Simmons to like a 50-win season almost. So yeah, I would not trade Joel Embiid for DeMarcus Cousins. All right, next up, would you trade Giannis for Kevin Durant? No, I'd rather have Kevin Durant. I think he's the second best player in the NBA, besides for LeBron James. All right, next question. Would you trade Nikola Vucevic for Reggie Jackson? So pretty much from the Orlando Magic standpoint, would you rather have Vucevic or Reggie Jackson on your team? I will say, as a Piston fan, Aj Drummond's my center, so it's like, I don't want Vucevic. But if I'm from the Magic standpoint, I feel like I'd rather have Vucevic than Reggie Jackson. So I'm going to say, no, I would not do that trade. It's just, Reggie Jackson also has a bitch-ass contract. I think that Vucevic has like 2 years left on his deal. So, yeah. Would you trade Andrew Wiggins for Devin Booker? Hell no, man. Devin Booker is only 22 and killing it on the Phoenix Suns. Sure, the team's not all that good, but you replace Devin Booker with Andrew Wiggins on the Timberwolves, and look at that team all of a sudden, guys. Like Jimmy Buckets at small forward, Devin Booker at the shooting guard position. Realistically speaking, guys, drop a like on this video if you want me to do a what-if scenario of what if Andrew Wiggins and Devin Booker switch teams. That would actually be a lot of fun because it would kind of let Devin Booker be like the third option probably on the T-Wolves, and we'll see how Wiggins does as a first option on the Phoenix Suns. So, no, I would not do that. Would you trade Lonzo Ball for Kemba Walker? Okay, I gotta think about it like this. Is Kemba Walker, who is in his prime, going to be out of his prime in a few seasons, is he going to win me a championship? No, he is not. He's not. He's not that kind of point guard. Like, if he goes to the Western Conference, he's not an all-star point guard out there. Eastern Conference, he barely got the all-star team. Where Lonzo Ball, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists in his first NBA season. The verdict is still kind of out on him. I would rather have Lonzo Ball, I think. Like, if I was given the option, I know there's a lot of Lonzo haters out there, but from a GM standpoint, starting a brand new team or maybe rebuilding, I think I'd rather have Lonzo Ball. And I don't know how people are going to feel about that, but I feel like I gave you guys good reasoning, so no, I would not do that. Next question. Would you trade Serge Ibaka for Carmelo Anthony? Serge Ibaka kind of fell off since his OKC Thunder days. Like, he's on the Raptors now. He does okay. He's kind of more just like a stretch big out there that plays a little bit of defense, I think. Last time I checked, he was Serge Ibaka. But, or would I rather have Melo? I think I'd rather have Melo. I think if I was asked, all right, Crispy, here is Serge Ibaka. Here is Carmelo Anthony. Who do you want on your team? I know Melo kind of has like a little like cloud of negativity around him when it comes to the game of basketball and some of the stuff he does out there. But I would still take Melo over Serge, so I would not do that. Would you trade Clint Capella for DeAndre Jordan? No, I would not. Clint Capella, DeAndre Jordan, to me, are the same exact players. You can see that based off their stats playing with Chris Paul. Clint Capella is younger and, as of right now, costs a lot less. No, I would not do that trade. Wait, would you trade Clint Capella for DeAndre Jordan? No. Okay. Would you trade Marc Gasol for Nurkic and picks? Yes, because from a Grizzlies standpoint, Gasol is not going to help them win a championship. Nurkic is only 23. He's averaging like 14 points, 10 rebounds this season. You are rebuilding, and you also get a first-round pick. So, yes, I would totally do that trade. All right, next up. Would you trade D'Angelo Russell for Evan Fournier in bitch-ass contract Miambo? No, I would not. D'Lo was a beast. Would you trade Kevin Love for Hassan Whiteside? Ooh. You know what, man? I don't think I would, because Kevin Love can still rebound, and he can shoot three-pointers. He can stretch the floor. Hassan Whiteside can rebound, play defense. He can play on the inside, but in how the NBA is today, a stretch big is a lot more valuable than a guy on the inside. So that's why there's some issues with Hassan Whiteside on the Miami Heat right now. So would you trade Kevin Love for Hassan Whiteside? No, I would not. I would rather have Kevin Love, I think. Would you trade Dwight Howard for a first-round pick? Yes. Yes, I would. I know he's having a good season on the Hornets. But, I mean, at this point, Dwight being 33 years old, 34, having back issues, in recent years, injury issues altogether, I would totally take a first-round pick. Now, it depends on where it's at. Because it says, if you're the Hornets, do you accept a mid to late first-round pick? Okay, that's a little sketchy, because I would take a mid, like a late first-rounder. I mean, you still never know. Like, that player can end up being really good. Would you trade Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and a draft pick for Anthony Davis? No, this is such a rigged trade right here. I've seen this trade in the past being offered up. I would do Jason Tatum and a pick, or I would do Jaylen Brown and a pick. I would not give up both those guys. Hell no, man. Would you trade Markel Fultz for Tobias Harris, Patrick Beverley, and Avery Bradley? Markel's been pretty solid in his few games he's played. Tobias is, I don't think people realize that Tobias is only like 24. Avery Bradley would be a great shooting guard for the 76ers. You also get Patrick Beverley. Like that right there, that defensive backcourt would be amazing. It would almost be like there's too much talent on the 76ers at that point. Like there's like not enough roster spots. So I'm thinking a team of Ben Simmons at point guard, Avery Bradley or J.J. Redick at shooting guard, Tobias at the 3, and then you would have Serge at the 4. No. Covington at the 3, Tobias at the 4, Joel at the 5, Serge at the bench, something along those lines. So much talent beyond the team. I think I would do that trade. That's a lot of talent to get back for Markel Fultz, and plus the Clippers get a rebuilding piece. Would you trade Ricky Rubio for Jrue Holiday? No, I would not. Jrue Holiday has been a beast this season, one of the most underrated point guards in the NBA. He's been great on the Pelicans. Just a better player than Rubio, so no, I would not. Next trade. Would you trade Kyle Anderson for Jeremy Lin? I don't know much about Kyle Anderson's game. I'm not going to lie. I know he's pretty solid on the Spurs. I'm going to say I personally would, but with that being said, I know there's somebody in the comment section saying, how would you do that trade for Kyle Anderson? Come on, man. Lynn Sandy, let's get him. Would you trade Steven Adams for Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith? People say that I underrate Steven Adams. I totally respect what he does for the OKC Thunder. I'm not a big fan of his $100 million contract, but I do respect that he's a very, he's a good defender. He gets good at getting rebounds. Just the toughness on the inside, where Tristan Thompson's the bitch ass and J.R. Smith all about the Hennessy. So no, I would not do that trade. Would you trade Karl Anthony Towns for Draymond Green? No, I would not. Nope. Because I think about it like this. If I replace Karl Anthony Towns with Draymond Green, the Timberwolves are not a better team, and the Warriors are a super team. So, no, I would not. Yes. Okay, here we go. Next up, would you trade CJ McCollum for Brandon Ingram? Ooh. Wow. Oh my God, I need to think about this one, guys. CJ McCollum is obviously the better player right now. But Brandon Ingram, he's only in his second year. And he's been pretty damn good for the Lakers. He could get a lot better. Damian Lillard and Brandon Ingram. I feel like what CJ does is a lot more common to find in the NBA than what Brandon Ingram potentially could be. So I'm gonna say yes. Before this video, I don't know if I would have said yes, but I think I'm gonna say yes to this. Borderline All-Star CJ. Guys, I'm split on this one. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm very split. Would you trade Paul Millsap for Tyreke Evans? Yes, I would. Paul Millsap's injury prone. I don't think he's as good as he once was. Tyreke Evans has definitely hitting like this resurrection of skill, going back to like his early NBA days. So I think I would do that trade. I like Tyreke Evans a lot this season. Would you trade Miles Turner for DeAndre Jordan? No, I would not. I'd rather Miles Turner. His numbers don't say that he's improved all that much this season. But I just feel like he's the type of center, not to mention his age. Age is definitely a big thing when it comes to these type of trade videos and stuff like this. Because Miles, I think, has more potential going forward. So, no, I would not do that trade. Would you trade Jeff Teague for Seth Curry? Is Jeff Teague? I think he's actually been doing pretty good on the Timberwolves as of late. I think I'd rather have Jeff Teague. Would you trade Isaiah? Fuck yeah, man. I want to take DeMarcus Cousins with 2 torn ACLs right now, man, in his goddamn knees for Isaiah Thomas. Wherever the ACL is at, ACL, MCL, ABCD, EF, GCL. I don't care, man. I would do that trade every day, all day, every day, man. Hell yeah, I would. Would you trade Andrew Drummond for Chris Middleton? I wish we had Chris Middleton back on the Pistons. You know what, man? I don't think I would, though. I think I'd rather have Dre. Blake Griffin for Chris Middleton, I might think about, just because I feel like Chris Middleton would be a better fit and kind of fit more of a need on this Pistons team. But no, I would not do Drummond for Middleton. No. Got like 9 more left here. Would you trade Dragic for Nicholas Batum? So would I trade an all-star point guard for a dude with a bitch-ass contract? No. Would you trade Melo for Rudy Gay? Okay, so if Melo is willing to be a role player, like a 6-man, like Rudy Gay is on the Spurs, I think that would be more valuable than Rudy Gay would be. So no, I would not do that trade. I'd rather have Melo as a 6-man if it was coming down to that. Okay, so would you trade Al Horford and Marcus Smart for Marc Gasol? No. Al Horford's a great passing big man out there. Rebounds got a little bit better. Marc is smart. When he gets going, can be okay on offense sometimes. He can be okay. But it's regardless, he's always there defensively. So, and Marc Gasol is like in his early 30s. I mean, so is Al Horford, but I don't want to trade. If it was Al Horford for Marc Gasol, I would think about that. I would not do Al Horford and Marcus Smart. So, no, I would not do that trade. Next up, would you trade Mike Conley for Pau Gasol? No, I would not, man. Mike Conley is still a good point guard. He just got injured this season. And Pau Gasol, he's one freaking, like, elbow away from puffing into dust forever. So, no. Would you trade Devin Booker for Klay Thompson? No, yes. Because Klay Thompson is only, like, 26. I believe something along those lines. Devin Booker, I feel like I always thought he was kind of like a little mini Klay Thompson, like he was going to be like a Klay Thompson someday, but people are saying he's going to be like Kobe. I think a Klay Thompson comparison is much more accurate for Devin Booker. So, Devin Booker is the floor, Klay Thompson is the ceiling of what Devin Booker wants to be. So, I'd rather have Klay Thompson. Would you trade Kawhi Leonard for Paul George? No. Unless, same situation that Kawhi Leonard like wants out, then yes, I would. But, and we're going to assume he doesn't in this case. Would you trade DeMar DeRozan for Bradley Beal? No, I would not. DeMar DeRozan, another extremely underrated shooting guard. People do not respect that this dude is actually having an MVP season. Would you trade JJ Redick for Jeff Teague? No. 3-point shooting is valuable. JJ Redick, not to mention, I think JJ Redick's made like the playoffs every single season the NBA he's been in, I think. Maybe going back to the Magic. Yeah, because even on the Magic, I think he was making it. That was with like Dwight Howard and stuff, wasn't it? So no, I would not do that trade. Would you trade Kevin Durant for LeBron James? That is a savage one to end on here, guys. Oh, my God. Damn, can I say LeBron James is the best player in the NBA? But for how much longer? Kevin Durant has a lot of seasons left. I don't think I would. Damn, dude, does that make me... I don't know. Oh, these guys are both the same age. I'd rather have LeBron. But I think I'd rather have Kevin Durant. Wow, I feel kind of dirty about it. I think I need to go take a shower or something. I feel dirty after that one. No, I wouldn't. Let's see my results, guys. I have a feeling it's gonna say I'm a bad GM because I feel like I went against the grain on this one a lot. See your results, and it says, "Hey, okay, congratulations, you are a good GM." I thought so too, guys. I thought a lot of these were pretty damn good out there. This is actually really fun to do. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and let me know if you took this quiz and how you did in the comment section below. Peace out, my friends.